All right. All right. This is a quick reality. It's funny how they just these people are trying to really do credibility doing saying the stupidest thing. Sometimes they they talk about other perps and I usually like I don't care. It's like whatever. But they try to get credibility because it's like, you see, we told you this was happening in this perp, and I'm like, oh, like I don't care. It's like, okay, well, this is like this is not information I care to know. But they're like, oh, and then when this perp talks about it, then they're like, oh, you see, we told you we didn't want. It's like, because this is nothing. It has nothing to do with me, and that's that is it has nothing to do with my life and doesn't impact my life. So why would I care about that? And they want to be like, oh no, you have credit, now you should find that credibility in what we do to you. It's like, I mean, this level of gaslighting is just sometimes ridiculous, because they're like, you see, we told you about this perp, so you should believe what we were telling you about you. Yeah. These people are delusional. But my brain has gone so stupidly on a way that is unbelievable, that they try to gaslight you based on things that just like, well, like, it means nothing. It has nothing to do with me. I'm telling you, you're trying to make me be somebody I'm not, and I know I'm not that, and I know that you manipulate my thoughts, and there's no doubt about it. Just because you tell me about somebody else's, how this person is, and being a perp on top of that, it's like, what? Like, they have no shame. Like, it becomes so idiotic in the level of like trying to get you to gaslight you. They did this thing today, and that's what make this testimonies, is because they really try to make you accept these things and try to make you think that you should believe in these things. That is, do you know, it's not true. And on top of that, it's almost like it's almost on the spectrum. These people have no shame in regard of like being as illogical and as irrational as you get, and to try to make you find them credible with the almost nonsensicalness. It's like they live in an alternate reality where we're gonna really we don't care how dumb things looks like. We don't care how stupid we sound like. We don't care how idiotic we sound like. If we say enough, we're gonna make ourselves believe it. So to all my target individual, this is what gaslighting is. Gaslighting is like is really making somebody out of touch with reality and just really make them feel like they're stupid. Not even stupid, but crazy, um, and using the most almost illogical rationality. At some point, I think that even like a child at some point like can have more rationality than these people. And it's just so bad. Sometimes I'm like, wow. Um, and in my head, they're just messing with me. So it's crazy. But you gotta be strong in understanding that your brain is no longer completely yours. Is matter of fact, it's not yours at all. You think in a illogical way, in a nonsensical way, and you're supposed to subscribe to this. So right now, what I just wanna talk about is some of the memory manipulation. I was able to capture exactly what they manipulate. Is they try to redesign you as somebody else, even your memories. I keep talking about it, like memory manipulation. This is something they keep doing every time they're gonna try to change a new perspective of your memory, of like try to make you believe that you're something else. So you're supposed to be strong enough to never subscribe to these things. And that's you gotta be strong. You gotta be strong, and you gotta understand that you're gonna do whatever. I just want to talk specific about what just happened. And, it's just so random, but I want to bring up those kind of moments because it shows how they're systematically changing you and make you think this way. so I can always go back and for myself and understand how things just changing in my mind and my memories. And there's people outside that tell you how you want to fight, and they try to like use torture to be like, oh, and they like to say these things like, oh, they rape people like you in prison or whatever, because they want you to identify with this thing. Listen, whatever is gonna happen, I'll never subscribe to these things. I will never. These pedophilia things they do. I was watching this interview with Jackson, what's the Janet Jackson, and with Janet Jackson, and they start making me think of her when she was a kid, because she was on a show. I think it was Good Days. I don't remember watching it, right? When I was younger or kid, but they try to now make me feel stimulation, and so like try to make me think, and then black girl, and somebody actually opened. She said, "Uh huh, black girl." Like they were like literally, they said it like, as if like, you see, you see, it's like, yeah, because you're making me feel this way. What do you mean? And to them, it's like, uh huh, you see. And my brain will try to rationalize it. And they're like, try to make me think of me. Let me show you. Around this age. And like at that age, you play mom and dad with, and they're trying to make me feel these feelings and try to make you feel like, it's like, remember when you felt like that when you were playing mom and dad around this. Can you imagine being a 30-some-year-old man and they tell you like, oh no, this is, we tracked it back to you when you were around that. You remember when you were playing mom and dad. It's crazy. This is what the give me stimulation on this when she's a kid like this, and try to say that it was and they give me stimulation even now and say, no, 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 when you're like this, you felt feelings of the same level of the same nature, the same style, ways of feelings, and they really like make me think in these ways and just give me different feelings, and it's so disgusting. And like, you remember when you play mom and dad with this, when I was this, and so now I should be thinking like this is makes sense, because when I was like this, and they really want you to accept these things, like it should make sense, like it's, and they give you these feelings and sensation. They try to say that you felt like that when you were that age. They have no shame. It's disgusting. In my head, they try to go back into some other things, but I want to stick with that because this is something I can show, like step by step, like literally, this is what how they try to make you accept these things. No, this makes no sense. I'm not a kid. I'm a grown man. For you to try to make me subscribe to this and then come out, oh, black girl, they're delusional. And then you try to find credibility. No, but remember, we told you about this thing about this person, and so who's a perp? And what? They have no, like, it's a level of nonsensicalness, and try to break you into accepting this this reaction. It's just, they have no shame. They have no shame, and, and it's just sad. I will never let them live their fantasy. I know these people are doing everything possible for me to start accepting these things. It's like, no, you guys do these things. You manipulate people in these ways. You manipulate, and then you try to make them valid. You try to create a logic, a rationality that is nonsensical. But you are now to be doing this peripheral type of torture. That's why I call these people pedos. And they try. They're here literally. No, listen. It's you. You know, remember. You see, black girl. You know, as crazy it makes you. Like crazy. It's as disgusting and retarded. You have to be to to try to make somebody accept these things. So to all my target individuals, the reason why I make these videos is because I want to go through my targeting and make you see how they are trying to get you to lose your like logic, rationality, and make you accept these manipulations. You have to be, and this is nonstop. It's nonstop, and there's people outside jumping in, doing, involving themselves in all those those. It's just disgusting. They will continuously manipulate your memory and try to make you accept these things. So be strong till the last breath, because they're gonna really try to make you believe you're something you're not. So to all my target individuals, stay strong. Thank you.